Hardcore Lies.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Body Bags. I'm MikeyFish Horror, and I'm your Friday host. Yeah, dudes. So this week, it's the end of the month, so we're doing a theme week, and it's war horror. Yeah, which is actually a subgenre that I actually really enjoy. I decided to go with the movie Trench 11, because I had never seen it before. Figure I might as well throw on one that I hadn't watched before. So this movie takes place, you get these 6 guys, it's WW1, and they are on this mission to basically go check out this bunker and just get this threat out of the way, basically. And they end up getting this guy from Canada that's on the team, and he's like a tunneler, so he kind of knows his way around like bunkers and trenches and whatnot. So he's kind of like the lead role in this movie, and he does a pretty good job. I like him. But yeah, while they're there, they find out the threat that they're kind of looking for isn't really what they thought that they were looking for. It's a disease that's happening, and it's really, really gross, and it's really cool. And yeah, that's pretty much what you got going on here, is one of those, you know, kind of like Overlord and stuff like that, where it's like that German, like, fucked up disease, like subhuman type thing. That's kind of what's going on right here in this flick right here. So my thoughts on this movie, I really enjoyed it actually. It kept my attention really well. The cinematography is really well done. The costumes are done well. The acting's all pretty much good. The gore in it is actually really, really well done. There's not a ton of it, but there's a few parts where there's a lot of blood. There's this one scene where they're dissecting one of these like people, like, so when the thing gets inside of them, they turn kind of crazy. They kill one of them, and now they're dissecting it because one of the guys that's on the team is a doctor. And that whole scene's really gross. Really, really well done on the effects on that, the practicals. But the thing that's inside of them, this like parasite that this disease that makes them crazy, is this parasite, and it's kind of like heartworms, or kind of like a tapeworm, more like heartworms that you see in animals. And it's these like worms that kind of look like just like spaghetti, just like all through them, and it's disgusting. And whenever they get exposed, they start to come out of the eyes and the nose and the mouth, and it's really, really, it's one of the grossest things I've seen in film. It's really, really nasty. They did it so well, and it really, really grossed me out. And there's not many things that gross me out, but that one was, I didn't like that at all. They did that really well. A few complaints that I have on it, not really a few complaints, like one complaint I had is I wish there was a little bit more monster action going on. There was a few scenes, but I wish that there would have been a lot more. I wish maybe like they were looking for these people down in this bunker, these Germans in this bunker, and they couldn't find anyone. I wish like they found a couple bodies and stuff like shot, and they're like, why would, you know, the Germans shoot themselves and stuff like that, their own people? But obviously that's why, it's because they were turning into monsters. But I wish it had maybe a group of them like chasing, you know, a group of the monsters chasing the main guys and whatnot. That didn't really happen. A lot of the times it said the bunker was a maze. I wish they had gotten more into that, like getting lost and whatnot. There wasn't much of that, even though they kept saying how easy it was to get lost in there. I wish it would have shown some of that, but it didn't really. But that's okay. They didn't have the biggest budget. I understand why they didn't, but it would have been cool to see. But all in all, super solid flick. Definitely worth checking out. Definitely worth checking out. And I really, really enjoyed the worms. Like, that was just so gross. I can't tell you how gross that was. You just gotta see it. It's so nasty. But yeah, like the actors all did pretty good. The blood was good. There was this headshot in it that was really, really nice. Definitely worth watching if you have the time. I got this for $2, I think. I think it's I think you find it really, really cheap, and it's definitely worth having if you like your war horror and stuff like that, especially like the German stuff, where it's, you know, they're going into Germany and checking out like their stuff, you know, like Frankenstein's Army, Overlord, stuff like that. Definitely worth checking out, and it's just a cool little, I think this subgenre is nice. But yeah, check it out if you have the time. Fun flick. If I had to rate this one, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10, actually. It's a good one, man. Just check it out. Check it out if you can. Yeah, dude. Trench 11. Sorry about that glare. Trench 11. Oh, yeah, guys. Well, I'm MikeyFish Horror, and I'll see you guys next Friday. Later, dudes.